free to subscribe to us and follow us here, as well as on Facebook, Twitter, and Wordpress, so that you can stay updated to all of our broadcasts and future upcoming broadcasts as well. Good morning, everyone. I know it's been a while. Really. Like I said, we've been having some internet issues. I mean, yesterday we was like point or 0.08 for upload and download throughout yesterday. It's kind of going up and down still this morning. They're supposed to be fixing it, but we'll see. That's why I haven't done no broadcast this week. It looks like something screwed up on my mic. Give me a second while I figure out what's wrong with my mic. Just looks like my mic's just not working. Let me switch. Alright. Hopefully this mic comes in a little bit better. I'm not sure who called. I'm still waiting for the internet company to call back. But I wanted to get on, let you guys know what's going on, why I haven't been live the last couple of weeks. Like I said, we've just been dealing with some really bad internet connection. I was going to try Periscope for all my followers on Twitter. I started last week on Facebook, on my Facebook page, doing a morning show just for Facebook. I was going to start this week the same with Twitter. You know, just morning cup of coffee, talking about things, answering any questions you guys may have. It's just been my way of giving back to you guys a bit for the support you've given me, for subscribing to the channels. I've got a few things I'm working on it. Like I said, I haven't been able to upload either. I tried to upload Monday night to my other YouTube channel. I started at 10 o'clock and it was still going, still uploading at 11 o'clock, and it was only an hour video, which normally takes anywhere between a half hour to an hour to actually upload. Right now, this morning, it doesn't seem that bad. We're still not getting our full straight, but it looks like I'll be able to hold a live stream, so I might try to jump back in tonight maybe and do both meditation and learning to walk the tree. Part 1 of the Terrace series. We'll see. That's usually when my worst connections was in the evenings. It usually started right around at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and you just couldn't connect to anything, do anything. And, as the title says, the need for peace and tranquility. My peace and tranquility is coming on doing these shows with you guys. Talking about our different paths, our different way we practice and do things. That's why I was really, really disappointed last night. That's why I said tonight. I tried to do this last night, but it just wasn't. I couldn't get it to go. But I'm gonna sit here, enjoy a morning cup of coffee with you guys, and like I said, chat's open. If you guys want to chat, I'm more than happy to answer any questions you have. You know what? I want to try something. You guys don't have to. But there's something I had actually installed on the computer so I can do live chat, do live call-ins. We'll see if I can get it connected. Looks like I'm connected. Alright, cool. I need to make a change real quick. And I'll put the paste link in. Alright guys, you're going to have to come to the YouTube chat, but I have pasted a live conference call-in where people can call in if you guys want to chat. You can use your phone or your computer. The number and the pin is in the description in the chat. I can only take up to 10 callers at a time, but like I said, if you guys want to call in, it's something a little bit different. You can talk about what you want. Like I said, I know how things have been here late, especially this week after yesterday. This will be give you guys a little break from all the chaos out there. I think people are getting tired of turning on the news and seeing what we've been seeing. Plus, I myself need a little break. and I've been, for those, well, some of you guys heard me talking a previous podcast on here about a prepping channel that I was creating. Well, I launched it about 2 weeks ago. And so it forces me to be more, pay attention to more stuff that I don't, stuff that I normally been tuning out. Which makes me thankful. Somebody posted, I'm not going to name names because I don't know if she would appreciate it, but somebody posted something dealing with empaths, and it was a not wonderful article. I think I shared it on, retweeted it on KOTR. You know, yeah, it's a typical thing. Us empaths encounter and always dealing with just that one group of people. We always seem to end up with that one type of person that's just completely bad for us. But it also made me realize that I needed to do another empath video. I haven't done one in a while. I've been wanting to do one just on that subject. But it was also, after reading the article and reading her message back, it also reminded me that now that I'm actually focusing on both these projects here, that I'm taking on a lot of stuff that I need to let go as well. Because as an empath, I feel all that stuff. But also as an empath that has a lot of experience with it, that's learned and grew, I've learned to also turn the switch off. Oh.
This free conference call is provided by Google Conference. You are the first participant on the call. Please hold while we wait for the others to join.
Oh yeah, it's definitely got some lag issues.
Well, I've been sitting here all day. I've been sitting in this waiting room. And I've been waiting on my friends. Yes, I'm waiting on this conference call. And I'm on hold. Yes, I'm on hold. I hope it's not all day. Hey!
Alrighty then. But yeah, conference call's working. I guess it didn't. It just now dialed me up. I don't know why. I was supposed to do that as soon as I said it. So obviously my connection's not that great. But yeah, I've got it set up. I'll get the notification when you call. Like I said, something different. It gives me a chance to, another way for me to interact with you guys, answer your questions. There's also another way for those that don't like coming onto a hangout. Because as I found out last night, for those that don't run Chrome and only run like Firefox, well, Firefox won't allow the hangouts to open up. Imagine that. So I had to readapt a bit. But yeah, like I said, we get caught up in all the stuff that's going on, because that was just all over the news. We ended up having 4 incidents yesterday. And, it's just a lot. And as us empaths, we end up, we feel that. We're going to start feeling the energies, the emotions coming off other people. And sometimes it gets to be too much. Like I said, I learned a long time ago, there's a way to kind of shut that off. Don't recommend doing it, nor will I teach anybody how. It does have some side effects. Because it can become an addiction. It's where you just want to shut it all off. I think that's something I'm going to discuss in the next video for the empaths. narcissist issues. Why we always seem to be drawn and attached. And we're like magnets, as the article put it, we're magnets, and we are, to each other. But we're also magnets in other ways. We're magnets to those that are kind of depressed, having a bad day, or just, they get bottled up. They're more drawn to us. They don't know why, but they are. So, like I said, sometimes we need distractions. So we're not tuned into all of that stuff. Because when we start focusing on something like you start focusing on a podcast that you're really enjoying, what ends up happening is you're not focusing on all that stuff that's been bombarded you. You start slowly letting it go. Meditation's good to do that too. Just get into a state, focus, relax yourself, and just release all that stuff that you've built up through the day or stuff you were going to be bombarded with. Got the whole house smelling like cherry right now. But, like I said, I'm just going to enjoy a cup of coffee with you guys, hoping that it rains today. We really need the rain. But, guys, there's many ways to just avoid the chaos and avoid all this negative energy, this negative energy that's floating around from all this division and stuff. I was covering a little bit weird. That's why I wanted to do some of the prepper channel stuff here with you guys, because I'm taking these experiences as well and adding it to that. I've learned from the call, from meditation, herb gardening, being a little hedge witch from time to time. We are truly the stewards and ambassadors of the world. And most people don't realize that, or we've forgotten that. It used to be back in the old times. We're going back before the medieval, before the witch hunts and the persecutions. We used to be the ones that the kings, the queens, and nobles looked to. We were the small villages. We were the wise men and wise women. We've lost that. We allowed oppression and persecution to strip us of that. Some of us still do it. We're not as open as we used to be about it. And as all things go, as I discussed with the empath, people are naturally drawn to us anyway. Just for those reasons. They don't know why. They don't understand why. But they are. It's just that part of that cosmic force that pulls them to us. Trying to show them, there's people here in this world that are looking out for you, that can help you. It's like, as soon as I get done here, I'm going to go outside. I got a bunch of welding to do. But I'm going to enjoy this cup of coffee. I'm going to enjoy some time with you guys that I haven't been able to get through our internet connections. And so you guys know, I mean, when I do post this number, like on Twitter and stuff, and Facebook, you guys can go ahead and copy this number or enter it in your phone. It'll only be usable when I got the conference call up, but this number won't change, neither will the PIN number. It's locked to my any channel I run when I run the conference call. So, like I said, I thought it was nice, and it'd be nice to have and utilize. So like I said, not everybody can get into the Hangouts or want to be in Hangouts. Well, some people just don't want to be where they, but you know, if you guys know, I don't turn my cam on hardly at all. But you know, like I said, I needed a break from the outside news world. And but also, like I said, for the time being, I'm keeping the two channels separate. Now, when I start getting some more of the do-it-yourself projects, I'll share some of those. Like I said, I'm getting ready to do some work on the lathe. Start making, you know, some stuff that I can sell on Facebook, some wands and stuff. I'm going to make a couple altars. But I'm also going to do things specifically for my Patreon. So people that support me on Patreon and on Twitter and Facebook. So I'm going to make a couple items that we'll do a raffle. Like I said, I'm all about giving back to those that supported this channel. Always have been. And like I said, are you guys following me on Twitter that's supporting this channel? I do ask though, and I can't keep repeating myself on this. Subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get the notification updates when I upload videos or go live. Especially now during the summer, I'm more busy and I don't have time to go to all the websites and share these links or share these uploads. And it's not that I don't want to, I do, but I just don't. It's too time consuming, guys. You know, I posted this on my Facebook page, asking people to come. I mean, my Facebook page the page, you know, KOTR is huge. It's over 1,060 followers and likes, but they don't seem to want to migrate over. I had posted, you know, linked the channel, asked them to come over, subscribe, because strictly KOTR's only got 7 followers, 7 subscribers. You know, I'm getting close to 460 followers on Twitter, And like I said, I just said I'm well over 1,000 on Facebook. And that's not including my WordPress site for the KOTR. No, but in the end, it's up to you guys. It's not going to stop me what I do. It's just going to be, sometimes, especially during the summer, it just might be longer before I actually get to post it in those places. And like I said, I don't have the Patreon set up for KOTR. I mean, I do it, but I don't. And that's something I want to use for special occasions. But I will do it. We will do exclusive content only on Patreon. Maybe some of the stuff that I don't talk about on here in an open format. We'll see. Like I said, it is interesting. Like I said. And your guys' feedback in the end is what's going to decide if we keep, what some of the stuff that we keep using or don't use. But like I said, I do plan on doing the morning cups, my morning cup of coffee with you guys on Facebook and on Twitter. Hopefully, I mean, it seems like I'm able to keep a good stream going right now. So I'm hoping that maybe this evening I'll see if I can't go live from Periscope from my phone. Like I said, it'll depend on the internet, because that's all for my phone. That's all I got. It's deactivated. I can only run off the Wi-Fi. But I'll give it a try for Periscope. Yeah, we'll just go by your feedback. If you guys aren't tuning in or liking them, I'll understand, and we just won't do it. And I know it's an issue of time. When is the right time to do it? Some people are at work, which in the morning ones I'm trying to keep, one time only, the only time I'll ever do it, I'm trying to be PC. And then when I say PC, no swearing, which is very hard for me. I'm be the first to admit I'm worse than, can be worse than a sailor, especially on certain topics. But you know, like I said, we do need peace. We need a peace, form of peace and tranquility. Just not in our lives, and those around us, but it starts with us. We start to change. If we start finding ways to find that peace and tranquility, it will, because we guys keep on, it's like throwing a stone in water, how it ripples out. We start the ripples, and slowly start bouncing off people and affecting them, giving them that energy that we're feeling, that peaceful tranquility energy. Like I said, it starts with that stuff. We want change. We got to start with ourselves, and we can start affecting others by that change in a positive way. I mean, the last thing we need is any more negativity in the world. We got too much of it as is. You know, ways we can do that. I got a lot of good feedback on the meditation video. I wish I could stream outside. I'm doing more meditations outside, videos outside of nature. It went over quite well. So I'm real thankful for your guys' comments on that one and private messages. But I also enjoy being live, because I can interact with people, answer your questions. And at the same time, you guys are able to share your views and ideas and how you do things with other people, and we all learn from it. That's the beauty of being able to be live like this. But like I said, my morning shows will be definitely family and work friendly. Plus, I'm not a morning person, but I am. I'm usually more cheerful, and yeah, I'm sure occasionally a word might slip, but won't be on purpose. Won't. But like I said, being outside is peaceful, especially when you got birds and woods and wildlife around, listening to the wind. That's a form of relaxation that we can use to find peace and tranquility, or focusing in on the sounds of nature, blocking out all the chaos and negativity that we took into the day. Wherever subconsciously we're releasing it, which is very important, and especially for empaths, it's important to purge that stuff from yourself. There's so many techniques, so many different ways to do it. You need to find the one that works for you. Me, just channeling it out, or channeling it into a crystal for later use. Because, it does have the use. Because sometimes I build up so much that it's not safe to be putting it back into the ground. Because it's just too much. I've seen what that does firsthand, so a little bit at a time, good. And there's some people, they might need it. They deserve it. That depends on how you do things. I typically don't, unless they really have it coming. Because like I said, there's other ways to go about that. I kind of like killing people with love and kindness. I like countering it with its opposite. It's fun. It has a better result, I think. But sometimes that just don't work, and you have to resort to other measures. But that's not what this show's about. This show's about the morning cup of coffee, which is just about gone. Like I said, I'm sorry for some of the technical difficulties this morning. Don't know why my Bluetooth wasn't working. But apparently I just didn't want to work this morning. That's why I've got more than one. And like I said, if everything goes, connection seems to be holding up, works right, I will try to do knock both out tonight, meditation and walk in a tree. If not, I don't want to record them, guys, and not just upload them. I want to do those live. I recorded the meditation one the other night. It got great views, but unfortunately today's supposed to be thunderstorms and rain, which, if it don't rain, we got lightning and thunder in the background. I might go out and do it that way. It's another form of meditation. I love summer storms, as long as they're not damaging anything. But, we all just need to take some time out, away from everything. Truthfully, I got lucky that I had signed into my Twitter account on Drew, because I haven't been on there, because that's pretty much where most of my news stuff is. The people that I subscribe to that are independent citizen journalists. I'm glad I did. Like I said, that goes back where I tell you, there's a message. Everything has a message. So if we're open enough, or paying attention to our surroundings, we'll start receiving those messages. So definitely, I really meant what I said last night. Thank you for sharing that post. It was needed. Because as an empath, I also have to realize when I'm taking in that stuff. That's why sometimes there's an empath group on Facebook that is awesome. Yeah, over 40,000 members. I've been avoiding it just because of the stuff I've been working on. And but I don't really comment. I don't post there, but I read other people's comments. And if I'm drawn to interact or comment on something I do, just for me, I go off, a lot of times when I'm drawn to where I'm being led. And it's important. It helps us stay aware to our surroundings, be in tune with everything around us. Like I said, there's a message for everything. I felt the need to log in to my Twitter account instead of KOTR or the prepping one. Normally I come to KOTR because it's peaceful for me. It's, I'm seeing stuff that I need to see, want to see, and relate to. It's taking my mind off the things around us. It's just full of negativity. There's too much hate right now. We need love. We need peace. We need tranquility. And those things can only be achieved by starting it with ourselves. That's why I avoid the empath community sometimes, because I'm taking this stuff in. I don't want to impart it there, because they're just, most of them are, there's a bunch of new ones always coming in, but there's a bunch of people that's lived it, experienced it, and they can feel that coming off a person. So there's times I do avoid that section. There's a plus me. I think we've all had that have been empaths, had one too many narcissists in our lives. I've had some bad relationships that were narcissists. I've had some good ones. But some of those bad ones tainted things for others. When I probably shouldn't have got back into another relationship after getting out of one with a narcissist. Which, that's why I haven't been in another relationship in about going on 2 years. Maybe a year and a half. I can't even remember when my last relationship with someone was. No. But it's, it's just, I don't know, I don't feel that need anymore. It's kind of, maybe I allowed it to be around. Like I said, I needed that message last night in probably more ways than I thought. But, and guys, you guys want to, you want certain topics you want me to talk about, you can private message me on Twitter, Facebook, here on YouTube, or you can leave a comment on the video. And if it's a topic that I don't know nothing about, I'm more than happy to go research it. Because I'm learning by doing that. See, you're teaching me. I didn't even realize you were. Or I'll find somebody that actually knows it better than I could ever learn it through research, and bring them on and let them share their views. I've got some people that will do that. Or I'll put you in contact with them. I do want to plug something, though. a friend of mine in North Carolina, they do a cosplay, and they make crafts, jewelry, cosplay outfits, and other things. I mean, a couple of them are in the pagan communities. They got a Facebook page, Mooncat Craft. Check it out. They've got some cool stuff. They got some wands, some jewelry, and I know if you would have an idea for something that you would like, they would work with you. You know, they're 3 people that just got out of college trying to get by in this crazy little world, and they could really use some support. And I've always said it time and time again, I'd rather support the artists and mom and pop stores than anything mainstream. You guys know how much value something that is handcrafted has. How much energy that it has. It's already they gave it a breath of life. So it's important to support people like that. I'm not saying you have to buy, but hey, you might be interested. You might see something. If you do, you do. If you don't, hey, just check them out. Keep them in mind when you do need something. Some of them are basically working 4 jobs, working 3 jobs on the side to make ends meet, and plus doing the craft stuff. They're trying to actually start up a business of their own, and that's important. Supporting them. I love supporting our artists. I love supporting our writers. And when I say artist covers a huge field, from music to writing to talking. Our words can be a form of art if used properly. So, like I said, I've kind of finished up my cup of coffee, and I've got a long day of welding to do. So, if I do not, if even, like I said, I might want to point this out. I might not end up doing a stream tonight because every time I do weld, I usually end up with welder's eye. Don't know how, just do. Especially when I'm using the stick welder. That's what I'll be using today instead of the Meg. I think it's just because the smoke comes up through the visor sometimes. And but like I said, I'm going to try to keep doing these morning ones. Probably no more than 2 a week for Facebook and Twitter. And I will keep them separate. So it's something that I'm especially giving back to my Twitter followers that my Facebook followers won't have. And my Facebook followers, I'll be doing topics with you guys that nowhere place else. These things will not go on my WordPress site. These will be strictly for Twitter and Facebook. My way of giving back to you for the support you've given me. You know, yes, I have a donation link, but as I've stated before, by liking the videos, sharing the videos, and subscribing to my channels, or following me on Twitter or Facebook, that is a form of support that actually has probably more importance than monetary value, because it's a different type of support. You know, as far as monetary value goes, I've got all this stuff out here that projects coming up that I'm going to be working on to bring in monetary support. Because there's stuff I want to do. I want to be able to get a hotspot set up so I can live stream outside and be able to go to some upcoming events. That's when I'll run my Patreon stuff for these. There's a couple fall events that I wanted to catch that our communities are holding. Live stream from there, you know, to introduce you guys to some of these events that you guys haven't been able to go to, or you've always wondered what they were like. There's some events I've been wanting to go to, like this week there's a Celtic festival here in Ohio. I'd love to go. Like I said, My roots are Irish, German, and Brazilian. My dad's side of the family is all Irish and German. My mom's side of the family is Brazilian. So, there's things I want to do, but I also want to share these things with you. Unfortunately, these things takes money, but I have means now to make that, so I can start making some of this stuff happen, either through Patreon or through donations, and selling stuff that I'm making. I'm getting ready to do some candles for the Facebook store, along with some glass etching. And just right now, I'm in the process of finishing up a portable sawmill. And I don't know if you guys would be even interested in that, but it's a homemade project, basically, that I found on YouTube, do-it-yourself, that I've made modifications to, but it allows you to cut your own lumber, your own timber, mill it, and really, you know what it cost me? Nothing. Just stuff that I had laying around to build. And I built it. So I had to weld a couple things up today, but going for that, so. But yeah, guys, I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. So I've brought it up before about something, and I didn't get no feedback on it. That's why I do like comments. Your feedback tells me stuff that you're liking, that you want to see more of. Silence tells me you don't want to see it at all, so. And I will go off that. And there's some stuff I'm going to keep separate. I don't want to be bringing world news events and stuff to this channel. I don't want to bring politics to this channel. The only time I will do that is when it's affecting our community. It has something to do with our community. Then I will bring that to you guys. Yep, I know. I said I was going to get off here probably about 20 minutes ago. See? I have yet to be able to do a half-hour stream. I don't care. I'm spending time with you doing things I want, but yeah, I think 50-minute stream is going to be enough for this morning, which is about what I would like to see these done as. Hour stream. Plus I know the first 10 minutes of the stream was kind of iffy with all the technical issues I was having. But just think about it. The need for peace and tranquility. It starts with us. Our actions. If we're starting to apply these things to our life, it's going to start affecting others around us. It's going to bring them peace and calm. And it's really needed in this day of age. We're seeing way too much negativity, violence, and hatred being spread. We need to counter that with love, peace, and tranquility. And it starts by starting that change with ourselves. Taking a break from the news, taking a break from stuff. Going for walks in the woods, or sitting outside looking at the stars, or meditation. It's like I said, it all starts with us. We start that ripple, and as we start that ripple, it'll start bouncing off others, causing a chain reaction, a positive chain reaction. That's what is needed here in this world. To all the empaths out there, let go of the negativity, let go of the stuff that you're being bombarded with. Purge it from yourselves. Because we especially really affect others. We'll change people's moods. Even though we're aware, trying to be aware, we're putting, it's like I said, I'm going to do another empath video. It's been overdue. And I'll probably record that one. Or I'll do it live, I don't know. You tell me, guys. You want me to record it, or do you want me to do it live? And we'll go from there. I'll do that next week. So this week's about over, and I've got a bunch of projects I'm going to be working on. I got welding, and we're doing a barbecue for the family this weekend, so Saturday's pretty much gone, and yeah, Saturday night, guys, I will not be doing Saturday night chats. I will be at the racetrack at Oakshade for the Barneyfield Memorial Race. I'm a big dirt track race fan. I love being out there. It's my home track I grew up on. Did a little racing out there myself. So I like giving back to the community by going and spending some time with some of the drivers that I used to race with and were friends with, and supporting the local track. So there will not be no Saturday night chat tonight. And hopefully my internet issues are fixed. So far so good, but it is the morning. The true test will be this afternoon, around 3, 4, 5, 6. But if it's fixed, and I don't end up over other side by the end of the day, I will be doing 2 live streams. I will be doing, the first one will be knowledge and principles, learning to walk the tree, the first part of Tiferet, which is going to make 2 parts, and then I'll do meditation. And meditation is going to be the exact title that I've got here, except I'm going to add the word, a need for love, peace, and tranquility. And we'll just do a meditation series on that. I think it's needed. Upcoming things that I'm working on as well. Urban folk legends. We'll be doing one that. I'm going to keep the title surprise. I've also got working on the correspondence videos for the month. I guess I'm 3 months behind already. But I'm going to start with July. That'll be released on the 20th or 21st, depending where it falls on the correspondence. So we'll get that back going. And like I said, I've been enjoying these, and we're going to be introducing twice a week in the mornings, morning cup of coffee with you guys. Just basically talking about whatever we want to talk about, interacting with you guys I can. And if you guys want it done at a different time, in the comment or direct message me or PM, private message me. Everything you need to know is in the description to get a hold of me. So, it's that time. Get the dog in the background already. Wanting people to pay attention and go do things. I will catch you hopefully tonight. You guys have a good and safe day. May it be blessed.